Well, she's pretty cold out. Minus 30. This morning is minus 50 with the wind chill. So the wind's died down a little bit and we're just getting ready for a sunset. So I'm hurrying up, trying to check the tracks here and check the traps. We had a bunch of coyotes there, but they kind of petered off. So there's one continuing down to where we needed to go. So we'll see if he's there. So here's the one ram that we had. You can see there it's that trail that got bumped before. Take a look. Here. See if we can find a good one. Looks like a deer track. Blowing in a little bit. Came in from over there. Oh, maybe a coyote. Yeah, I think it's coyote. Came in from over there. Came. Had a run-in with the ram here. You can see it must have bumped it or caught it there, and then it carried it over here and then opened up. And there's the rest of the snare. So not sure what happened there, why it didn't get caught, but that's what happened. And it took off, bounded that way. So probably a couple days ago. So I'll walk down this trail here, pack it down a bit and go get some snares and head into the bait there. So we got a track going into the bait there. You can see it worked up some of the bones. And I was eating the deer that's on the right. And then it carries into our trails. Up here, it didn't go. And our trail snare is still there. Ooh, a little rough here. So I'm gonna walk through there and just make a trail, then come back and walk through here. It's really cold. I don't know how long my phone's gonna last. So I'll just turn you on when I get in there and we'll play her by ear. So the snare bait's just over here. It's a trail I can't really see from here. I'm just taking a bit of a shortcut on a trail and looks like we got a nice catch. So I think he came from that direction. Came over here. And got caught. He was heading that way. Ended up in the snare. You can see where he kind of hit the dead end there. Turned around and got caught. Okay, I'm gonna go check the other snares and come back and deal with this one if nothing else is there. Okay, it's still cold out, and you can see there's some moose tracks here, and that's where my snare was. But it wasn't the moose that got my snare, it was this coyote. Looks nicely furred there, maybe a little light in the shoulders, but it doesn't have mites. Sorry about that. Yeah, so looks like another coyote came from this direction to check it out, and I got a couple more snares that way. The one over this way, nothing went through it, and there's no tracks here. So this coyote got caught coming from straight ahead of us now, And this is where another coyote came to check it out. I'm going to carry on just because I might run out of daylight here. And that's where that moose took off that way. I'm just going to keep walking here. So we had one miss on a coyote. Somehow it pulled out or knocked it over or something happened there. Got out. Then we got the 2 catches there. And then this snare here is not touched. We'll get around this tree here and I'll show you. So that one's not touched. This is where we made a catch last time too. But what I'm going to do is walk through it. Not going to need that deer deflector stick. Kind of drag my feet a little bit. So, and then we got one snare over there. So I'm just going to walk down here a bit and go around. So we got 2 coyotes and a miss. And no bait. So that's still pretty good. And in this area I probably caught close to 60 coyotes here in the past 2 years. Not in this right spot, but they're all within, I don't know, this is about a mile to the next one and the other one's about a mile. I'm just going to walk down there and see if it's all good. Then I'll come back and remake my stuff. It looks like the snare's knocked down. But, yeah, there's a coyote here. Snow bump. This guy's been here since the snow. So I don't know where it came from. Probably this direction there. And this one's really nicely furred. Yeah, really nicely furred on this one. So it got caught right here, went there, kicked around and expired here. But I'm gonna go reset these and I'll maybe take a shot of the 3 amigos again over at the truck, but my hands are froze right now and I better get going. It's gonna get dark on me. All right, catch you at the next set. All right, well I got them all together now, and the one on the right is the first one that we caught, and like I said, it's a little bit woolly in the back end, but it should be okay once I get it back to the shop and thaw it out and take a look at it. Well, I'll know better. The other 2 look good. The one on the left's kind of a dark coyote, but it'll do, and the one in the middle is pretty nice. It looks dark in the video right now too, just because it's getting dark out, I think. But I did a rookie move here. I forgot to bring replacement snares. I made a bunch up in the shop, and I thought I had them in my little bag here that I carry along with my setting tools. And I looked inside, and lo and behold, they're not there. So I must have left them in the shop on the table. And now I guess I'll have to come back tomorrow and reset. I'll still have 1, 2, 3 active snares still here. Sometimes you just make a mistake. One of the ones I expect to catch on is straight ahead there. I don't know if you can see the ribbon. But that's the one that's kind of blended in. And I think they'll follow this guy's tracks, this trail here. And what I'll do here is just make a little trail Go up a little bit. Just so it gives them a start, and once they commit, usually they stay on it. And yeah, come back here tomorrow in the light and reset. Otherwise, she was a good day, besides me rushing and not checking my bag. And I leave that bag in my truck all the time, so I just forgot to grab the other snares off the counter there in the shop. We'll skin them up and we'll send them off. All right, we'll catch you the next set. Well, it's definitely cooling off. Bit of a haze coming off the truck. And I forgot to bring the sleigh to bring the bait out. So I'll have to do that another day, maybe tomorrow when I come back. And I'm played out from dragging these guys a couple 100 yards. I was carrying them, and then towards the end, too awkward, Murphy's Law, they catch one and everything. And sorry that I'm out of breath, but that's how it is when you're out of shape or when it's cold out. Hard to catch your breath. Okay, maybe we still have time. We'll go check out the other set there. It's about 15 minutes away. If I have a catch there, I'll put you on. If not, this is what we got today. Just driving up here to redo those snares, and trying to keep this running here and stay in the tracks. Looks like some elk have been down my tracks here, and there's a bull kind of up here. I'm going to see if I can keep them cut off there. My windows froze. There's another bull right here. There's two bulls here. So I don't know if you can see this right. 4 bulls. So there's going to be one bull across the road there, and another one just running in, and another one right there. The one on the road. Not a bad. 2, 3 of them are legal, and then one of them is just a spiker. That one right there is a spiker. There's another one kind of tucked away there. There's 2 spikers. 2 spikers and 3 legals. Alright. So hopefully they didn't go walking in to my snares there. I think that's what's been kicking over that one, except for where that coyote got caught yesterday. But before it looked like elk had gone through. And they hang out here pretty steady. And right now they're not nervous at all because it's not hunting season. But hunting season, they'd be gone. They're out fairly early and it's cold, so they need to feed. But I'm gonna get out and go do my snares, and if I see them again, I'll do a video, show you the bigger guys. Well, definitely a lot easier bringing in 3 coyote carcasses on a sleigh than packing out 3 on your back. That ribbon there's that white power ram. There's nothing there, so we'll walk in, kind of check out our snares. And I got my replacement snares today, and this is where that one coyote got caught from. Came to the bait. That first one in the last video there came to the bait and walked this trail, and then got caught. Still cold, minus 30 right now. Got a face mask on, I'm not sure if I'm muffled, and I'm not sure if I was muffled last video. And this is where I made that trail part ways and I turned around. There's nothing in that snare there. But this is where we had the catch. And I redo this one. And I won't show you anything else unless there's a catch. But I'm going to remake it. I just leaned it up against the tree so I could find it next time. Plus I have my ribbon. And hopefully those couple coyotes that drug in bring the birds. And then the coyotes come check it out again. Alright. Catch you the next set. So the other day when they came there and I told you there's tracks in the road. On the way back in today, I counted it, there's 3 tracks. And I think those 3 coyotes are traveling together. One came straight up where I walk in and out on the truck track, which is over there, and then the other 2 branched off and came across the field and came in the back way where I caught one straight ahead where that ribbon is, and right here, and then the other one went out where we walked in today, straight ahead, and got caught there. So with the birds gonna feed on this coyote carcasses, I set everything back up, and I just had to give you a quick glimpse of how this one's set up again. So everything's kind of leaning in on its own, and I just took the ram, pushed in the snow, leaning against that little stick there, and it's pretty solid. And I kind of drug my foot across the bottom, made it nice and hard packed so I know how high they're going to be when they go through, so they're not sinking in the snow. I'm anchored to a solid tree, and I got my ribbon. That's kind of what there is to it. Now I'm just making my trail back this way, and kind of packing it down pretty good as I go, just in case they want to go down this way. I got their main routes blocked off. Now I've been meaning to do it for a couple of years now, is make some kind of a drag or something that falls behind me that kind of packs the trail down. I've experimented with a few things, but nothing that I found so far doesn't get hung up on every little twig and stick as we go here. Okay, so just on the other side of this hill is where I caught that other coyote. There's a trail that just goes on top of this hill. I'm going to tie into it from here, and whichever way they leave the bait over there, go here. The 3, 4, 5 main trails, I'll have a snare on the outskirts 30 to 50 yards away. That's how I like to do it. I'm going to duck through here. Hopefully they don't fall. And I didn't. And here we're back at the start. That's where I set the first snare there today. Remakes up. And gonna head back towards the bait here and head towards the truck and redo that one trail that's just off the road. Maybe I'll show you a remake of that one. And if the elk did go through there again, I'm just gonna pull that one just because I don't need them wrecking any more snares. They're there to catch coyotes and not elk. And my face is froze, that's why I'm kind of mumbling and whatnot. Okay, we'll catch you back at the truck. So if you're just starting out there, or if you're a coyote hunter or just getting started, I recommend going and get a a little sleigh. I'm just checking out a snare here. It's still up. And I'm actually gonna go walk on that trail there. This one here, just to pack it down, make it more smooth, because it was rough yesterday. But you can hear how cold it is. The snow's super crunchy. Actually, I'll talk to you a bit more and I'll go up this other trail here where that coyote somehow set off the snare. Could have just been a hair trigger too, bumped something and it went off. But yeah, get yourself a little toboggan sleigh, just a cheap plastic one. I have a calf sled, but I paid like 80 bucks for it, and it's not really any better, a little bit wider. Just get yourself a cheap $25 sleigh from Walmart or Canadian Tire, and then just beef up the string so it doesn't want to pull out on you. And then you got yourself a little sleigh, get 2 of them. And then you can just fill them up, freeze your carcasses in there, and then drag them out to your set there, or whatever you got to do. Because it's definitely a lot easier using that than hauling them in by hand. And you can hear the cow elk calling and a bull just light bugle. So if I keep pausing, it's because I'm listening to nature. Okay, I'm at this snare here, and I'm gonna set it up, and maybe in a couple days I'll come and pick it up and I'll have coyotes in it. And then gonna give it a couple days and I'll come back, and if I have nothing, I have nothing, but I'm gonna pull everything all together. I got that other bait that we looked at the end of, or the last video here. It's all gonna be tied into one, but it was kind of yesterday, I guess, when I forgot the snares. I went and checked another bait, and I got some on my farm there. It's not my farm really, but call it my farm, and I'm gonna go and pull everything there. That's where I caught the wolves and stuff like that. Can't get in there with the truck anymore, have to skidoo in, and it's gonna be too much work and do that. So this is probably the second last video of the resident trapper season, and we shut down the RFMA trap line, so let's hope we get a few more coyotes. Catch you at the next set. Just in the shop here trying to catch up, doing a few dogs, just need a break. I'm bored of doing dogs. These 3 here are still froze. That guy will be ready tomorrow. The guy's Thursday. This is one of the coyotes I caught there last video. Still beautiful, beautiful dog there. Nice, nice well-furred belly, nice and long. Now I'm just watching some YouTube there too while I skin. There's Trapper J, and I think who's up next here? Maybe Dave or Kirk or Ingham trapping.
Just wanted to show you something here.
Anyways, just killing time.
Last year, a year before, whenever I showed you how the issues with trying to skin a
Looking at some fur some guys wanted me to buy today. Popped this fox out of the bag. It's missing a tail and missing a head. So, not sure if he decided. Well, he said he had somebody else skin it for him, so I don't know if they wanted those parts and then this is what's left over, but told him I wasn't interested. And this poor lynx here, they didn't bother to sew it up, and it got ate. So I might rehydrate it and see if I can sew it, but I don't know if there's much I can do with it. Not a bad looking lynx. That's how it is. I guess these ones here I bought as well. Not bad fur handling, but could be a little bit better. That's how she rolls. This guy will be another couple days before I skin him. And yeah.